What is good, Great Gang? We're here today with your favorite grandma. How are you feeling about the coronavirus now?
I just don't know. It's something.
So we've been hearing a lot about the coronavirus on the news lately. How are you preparing for it?
Well, I'm just trusting in the good Lord and staying.
What about material-wise? You doing anything else?
I'm just staying in and taking care of myself.
Have you got plenty of toilet paper?
Yes, I have.
What would you say to someone if they said they was going to come take it?
Come and get it, buddy.
Have you been hyping up security ever since the outbreak?
Yes.
How? Landmines.
Landmarks.
Landmines.
What now?
Land of mines.
Land of mine.
Landmines.
Land mine.
Are your windows bulletproof now?
No.
We know that the main names it's being called is the coronavirus and the COVID-19. What do you call it?
Chrome brush.
Any other comments you want to add?
No, I just tell the people to stay out of crowds. Take care of themselves.
You been in any crowds lately?
No,
I mean,
I
from the looks of
haven't.
this, you're in pretty well the middle of nowhere. How would you agree with that?
Yes, I would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 5.56 or 7.62?
546.
AR versus AK.
AR.
I can't agree with that.
What you want me to say?
I mean, you can say whatever you want to. I just don't agree. I think AK's better.
Okay, and it's getting pretty windy and pretty cold out here.
Now,
so
you mentioned something that it was a government. You think they're hiding something?
I just don't know.
My mom said it was the Koreans. I've also got to disagree with that one.
I think it's nobody's fault.
If I had to say so myself, I think it is a virus, not the Koreans. With the coronavirus going around, how has your dog been doing?
I don't have a dog.
What's your egg supply look like? You got plenty of eggs for this season?
I've got plenty.
The coronavirus is out of control. Apocalypse everywhere. What 3 things are you bringing? And where are you going?
Well, I'm going to stay home.
Hold that thought. I think the mic's battery's going down. Let me get a new one. Had to change the mic, man. Batteries went dead. Let me check this one. Check. Okay, we're good. All right, so you said you're staying home. What's 3 things you're bringing with you?
Plenty of food. Keep my clothes and things clean. And keep my body clean.
So it sounds like to me you're bringing Vineys and soap.
Yeah.
Can't disagree myself. I'd bring a gun so I can hunt. I'd bring a tent, and then I think I'd finish it off.
Watching the TV.
That's about what I was going to say. Disney Plus account. And here's another question about your toilet paper. If someone comes in and you can't get to your gun, will you hit them with your cane? And if so, where?
I'd hit them over the head.
Got to get that blunt force trauma in.
I gotta go. It's getting cold.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Mammy is ready.
Wash your hands. Good.
And now that we've done that, we're going to be moving on, and we're going to be doing some shed hunting today. I mean, there's really not much to do except go outside. Hey, there's some deer. What in the world? How did I not see them whenever I pulled up? There's like just 3 deer just chilling right here. That's fine, though. I don't care. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's 6, 7. Wow, that's cool. Now, to shed hunt, I'm going to give you a few of the basics, okay? So the first thing you want to do is go where deer live. So, I mean, if it's your front yard and there's not really any deer there, don't go there. If you know a patch of woods where deer is all the time, go there and start first. Since there is so much land in the world, you really want to narrow it down to the hot spots. Those hot spots are going to be one, deer trail, and then a hot spot on those exact trails is actually anywhere where they have to jump. So maybe over a fence, over a puddle of water, over a creek. And the reason is because whenever they jump over, they're going to come down and hit pretty hard. That'll give them a good jolt. Their antlers have a good chance of falling off. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and start my search. I'm right here on a fence line. I'm going to walk it first. I'm actually going to ride it with the mule. After we do that, we're actually going to get on a trail, something like this, and just walk the trail very basic. Because if the deer just basically walk on this trail all the time, eventually their horns are going to fall off somewhere here. And that's what we're hoping for. And right here, as I'm just driving down this little fence line, I'm checking out the hot spots. Like that right there, not much used to look on both sides of the fence, because that's obviously not where the deer's been traveling. That is a briar bush. If a deer travels through that, it will die. On the other hand, a place like this is a perfect spot to look, because it's like the fence is lower. You can see where things has obviously been jumping over. So I'm just going to take a quick look on this side of the fence. Nothing there. Quick look on the other side. Nothing over there. That's fine. We're just going to keep on going. One thing you do got to keep in mind is that finding sheds are kind of rare, because I mean, there's only 2 of them per year per boy deer. So there's really not that many of them. And if you do find one, you've really done something. Those deer I saw just a second ago, they came right out of here. I'm just going to check over it pretty good and make sure there's nothing just hanging out here. Oh, here's a good spot. You can see they've been wearing that out. But anyways, while I'm looking around, enjoy this Christmas music. This right here also seems to be a pretty high percentage spot because you can see the deer have actually wore this out. So I'm gonna give this a little extra peek and just simply walk up this hill. Look at the top, there's nothing there. I'll just walk right back down and find another one. I think we just found our first one. There we go, it's a little bitty spike. It looks like a 2-pointer maybe. I'll be honest guys, I don't remember seeing this guy on trail camera, but that doesn't really mean much. I didn't really have trail cameras out that much this year. That's good though, that's our first one of the day. Now keep in mind, this very well may be our last one of the day too. But just looking around where I found it, it was actually right here. Now one thing about sheds, this doesn't always happen, but around the same time that one shed falls off, it's about the time for the other shed to fall off. So whenever you do find a shed, be sure to look in the area pretty good because there can always be the second one nearby. Now, it's not always like that, but a lot of times it is. Hey, yo, great gang, what's poppin'? It's your boy KG out here. I don't know what I'm doing. So just a second ago, I was actually driving by my goats, and they said, bye. So I was like, hey, I got you, bros. There they go, still telling me. Anyways, we're gonna reach in here and try to find my KG hatchet. I don't know how good y'all can see this, but there is a random, like, pine tree, and it's sticking out my yard, and it kind of needs to be gone. So I'm gonna knock that sucker in the next week, and then we're gonna go feed it to my goats. Now, they should have a field day with it, because they absolutely love pine needles. Let's see, we'll come in, we'll cut it right here. Right. There we go, that's a good pine tree if I've ever seen it. Now, here's some things to consider. You can buy the hatchet right now on KendallGray1.com/shop, but also on the website, we're doing the spring fishing sale right now. That is where everything on the website fishing related is 10% off when you use the promo code KGSPRING10. Also, the Trapper and Stockman pocket knife styles in all the colors has actually had a price drop. So now if you've been wanting one and you don't have one yet, you can get it at an all new, lower price. But then again, the KG hatchet's a stinking magnum too. So I would not hesitate to pick that up. Especially with the Crayola virus. You may need to go chop some wood or something, I don't know. But let's go fulfill the goat's request and give them a pine tree bigger than my house. Introducing your caretaker, Kendall Gray. Give it up for Kendall Gray, please bye. I said, please bye. Thank you. Now I'm about to give y'all an extremely awesome treat. You better be appreciative of this. Y'all better get out of the way. I'm just gonna throw this thing in there. Get out the way. There you go. Look at them. They go immediately destroying that thing. Also, we figured out that my electric fence basically doesn't work at all. They were down here eating hay and Chip just literally leaned completely up against the wires and she did not care one bit. You know what? That's probably not a good thing, but I'm not going to say it's a bad thing either because they don't even try to get out. They know where the food is. They just don't. They just stay. So I think it's good until we get a new goat. There we go. We got food for Chip, Tater, and Chad. Maybe Chad don't like hay. I don't know what his problem is. Maybe he's just not hungry, but he'll definitely take the freebie right there. Ain't that right, Chad? Oh, yeah. Give me some. Come on, Chad. Don't leave me hanging. Give me some. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Chad. Gotta love the sportsmanship. If we're gonna be completely honest, I feel like goats eating a pine tree could be a really good ASMR video. Oh, Chip over here, she tried to eat my boots yesterday. But guess what, Chip? That ain't happening. And now we're moving on to something else a little bit different. We're gonna be shooting a little bit. And for this one, we're actually gonna be sighting it in. This is my Tavor, but it is one of my favorite guns. It is a bullpup in 5.56. And then up top, it's got a little red dot and a flip up magnifier that's 3 times. So I can either look at it like this, which is only a 1 times with a red dot, flip it up like that, and now we have a 3 times scope. This is one of my favorite guns and it's not perfectly sighted in, so I wanted to come out here and do that while we're out here. Put one in there. All right, we're live. Also, it's getting windy and a big black cloud has appeared, so I think it's about to rain. Now, I know with the coronavirus, a lot of people's been quarantined in their house in a way, and a lot of you guys are probably super bored, so because of that, I'm going to try to post as much as possible, and to just give y'all a little bit something else to pass the time, I'm going to throw on a throwback video that I really think a lot of you guys will enjoy. Here you go. Okay, guys, we're out here today. It's me and Bingo here. We're going to be a little sniper team, and we're actually after a target today. Those targets are pigeons. Now, we're actually hunting around our church and this old school, but the pigeons are actually being a pretty big pest to our church. What they're doing is they're climbing in a hole and then they're like, well, what are they doing, Bingo? What are they doing?
They're pooping up in the ceilings.
That's about right. And our job is to knock them out. Now, has anyone got sick yet?
Nope.
No, but we're gonna stop it before it happens because that's what good snipers do. But because we are right up here against the church, I've chose the air gun. One, because it's quiet. It's basically a suppressed weapon because there's no blast at all. It's just air. Two, because the pellets are so small that if the case I did miss and maybe hit the building a little bit, it's not even gonna puncture anything. It's just gonna like deflect off and not even do anything. And three, air gun laws are like a whole lot less strict than firearms. So like I can take this places and shoot at places where I couldn't else, you know, an actual firearm like a 22. But anyways, guys, we're gonna move around and try to get some pigeons. Let's go kill some birds. Bingo, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Being born with the birds.
That is one way to do it, I'm not gonna lie. If you want to kill the pigeons, you gotta be the pigeons.
I am a pigeon. I'm actually scared of.
Bro, there's pigeons! There's pigeons! Hurry, get down, get down! Okay, guys, there's a pigeon in the tree. I'm gonna go shoot it. There was two. Oh, there they go. Okay, they're gone. That was so intense. Like, bro, we just sitting there. Like, Bingo's trying to be a pigeon. And I look over and like, bro, they're like coming in from all directions. Backed over here. But don't this sort of remind you of like Modern Warfare 1, Chernobyl?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Take the shot. Hey, get me.
You missed.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
As a lot of y'all know, I said a few videos back that all hunting season was over as of February 28th, and that is still true. Like, I can't hunt squirrels, I can't hunt crows, and I can't trap anything. However, pigeons are the exception, because pigeons aren't native to, like, the United States or Kentucky. What we're actually hunting is feral pigeons, and there's no limit on them, there's no law against killing them. We're actually, like, you know, what do you call it whenever they want you to kill something? Like, they want us to kill pigeons? I don't really know what it's called. There is definitely a word for it, but people actually want us to kill pigeons because like we said earlier, like they're getting in our church and that ain't cool. Okay, we gotta take them suckers out. But yeah, guys, just gonna let y'all know that the pigeons we're gonna kill today, they are 100% legal because they are like straight up a pest. And I mean, guys, I know that the video's not over yet, but I mean, I don't know what you Bingo, but I think they should just go ahead and hit the like button now. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what else you gonna do? Might as well hit the like button now. If you're
pigeons.
Do it for the pigeons, guys. One like equals one pigeon down. Not really, but still. I think we got a target. That's a target, ain't it? Is that a pigeon up there?
No, that doesn't look like a pigeon.
Oh, here.
Oh,
that is a pigeon.
It's a pigeon.
Oh, there's like 15. There's like 4. But still, here, I think we can get them. Okay, guys, but still, one like equals one pigeon dead. But anyways, guys, we're moving into their position. Let's go get a pigeon. Oh my goodness, bro, there's a hawk. We can't shoot him because it's illegal, but still there's a hawk. See those pigeons? The hawk is actually scaring the pigeons out of the tree. Oh, here we go. That one right there, he's coming pretty close. If he lands, we'll pop him. Here you go, here you go, here you go, bingo, bingo. Here you go, here you go. Did you see that big hawk though? He came out of nowhere. He stole our kill, bro. That hawk stinking stole our kill. But I think I see another one. I think I see another one. I think he's up there in those trees. So we're gonna have to move in a little bit closer to get a good shot.
Hey, Kendall. Here's you some fan mail.
Okay, guys, see right up there on that power line? Looks like we got 3 pigeons right there. I don't know how we're gonna make it up there. I think what I'm gonna have to do is try to get like that bush right there between me and the pigeons. That way they can't see me. Possibly crawl right through there, but no matter what, guys, I'm gonna have to try to get up there to those pigeons. That's like our only shot right now. Or maybe I'll have to move through this weed edge. I'm not sure. They saw us. They flew.
I mean, we wasn't prepared for the Russian winter.
But bingo, we don't live in Russia.
Wrong state. Oh, Ken. I think it's that time.
It's not that time, bingo. It's not over till it's over. Need a few more shots.
Dude, this is beautiful. Having the flowers on you from the tree.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Okay, guys, just a little update. Bingo left. he got cold, and I honestly don't blame him right now. Earlier today at school, it was actually snowing. I mean, obviously it's not snowing right now, and it didn't stick either, but it was coming like a pretty good snow. But it is really cold. I think it's like 37 degrees, but the wind is blowing pretty good, so you know that's a pretty good wind chill. But basically what I've done right now, as I'm straight up stacked up against a tree, just waiting on something to come. And every time I've looked at this power line from a distance, there's always been like pigeons on it. They'd always come there and sit. But every time I try to stalk them and get closer, they'd see me and then they just dart off. So what I'm hoping is doing, you know, if I just get right here, look at the power line, you know, hey, maybe they won't see me and they'll just come in here, land on the power line, then I can take a good shot and hopefully kill one. Because I'll be honest, guys, I don't know a lot about pigeons, but the more I hunt them, I think they're a lot like turkeys. How they don't have the best hearing, but their eyes are really, really good. Well, guys, it turns out I was right. There was one came in here. He didn't see me. I took the shot, but I missed him. But I mean, in my defense, there is like a wicked wind rolling through here. I'm talking like it's a pretty good wind, and it's a cold one too. Now, the video's not over or anything. I just want to let y'all know that if you want to hook up with some of my merch, if you didn't know I had it, or just, you know, want some, you can head over to this website right here, kendallgray1.com/shop, and you know, every piece of merch you buy, I just want to let y'all know that helps videos being made. When you guys go out and buy merch, it makes it possible to buy stuff like this, the pellets. It makes it possible for me to go out and buy scopes like this to put on the air gun. So to all you gray gangsters out there who went out and has bought merch or are going to buy merch, I just want to thank you for that, because I just want to let y'all know you guys are the people who is making this channel possible. And especially with some of the gun videos coming up very soon, because that kind of stuff gets expensive and it wouldn't be possible without you guys. Okay, guys, so you know, it is the next day since, you know, we went dove hunting. Pigeon hunting, my bad. Doves are native, pigeons are not native. A lot of people get them confused, but doves are actually native, and they're a little bit smaller bird. Pigeons, they're quite a lot bigger, and they're not native at all. I mean, there's a lot more differences between them, but you know, you'd probably have to go to Google to find out exactly what they are. But anyways, we're out here. We're actually gonna sight in the air gun right here. We got my little target stand over here holding up those green dots. The reason we're gonna sight it in is not because it's not shooting on. It's shooting on. The pellets I'm shooting are going exactly where I'm aiming them. The reason that I'm re-sighting in my gun is because I'm actually changing to these pellets. Now, the reason I'm changing to these pellets over these is, okay, let's go over to the table and I'll just show you. Okay, now that we're over at the table, let me show you what we're shooting. That is what we're going to be shooting, and these right here, that's what we have been shooting. Now these, well, actually some of y'all, the gray gangsters, sent those in. I've shot them a lot. I've killed some decent things with them, but I'm switching over to these for a couple reasons. Honestly, the main reason I'm changing is because if you look at this can, you know, it's circular, it's round, it's brand new. If you look at this can, it is not circular, it is not round, and it is in the worst shape it's ever been in its life. Now I'm just gonna be honest with you, people. I ran this one over with my truck, and it did not turn out well. But the bad part about it is that the ammo that is left in here, like, I ran it over too. As you can see, half of them, they're like not even round anymore. That one right there, the back's destroyed. This in here, the back's destroyed. This in here, the back's destroyed. Like all these in here, none of them are consistent anymore. All of them's been ran over and smashed. However, with these new pellets, you know, they are all the same. They are all consistent. Believe it or not, they haven't ran them over with the truck yet. Now, if you want to get really up close and personal with these bullets, I guess here's what it is. That's the old one I've been shooting. It's a solid point. It's like a round nose, and you know, the bottom has some kind of like serrations, or I don't know, little grooves there on the bottom. And then of course it's hollow on the bottom. That's where, you know, the air comes out. This in here, it's pointed up on top, and there's no serrations. It's just a like clean sort of. But anyways, guys, we're gonna sight it in with these new rounds right here, because you know, even though these are both 22 calibers, and this is 1 gram and this is 1.1 gram, even though they're both very similar, they will have different ballistic coefficients, which is why we gotta sight it in again. And ballistic coefficients is basically just a fancy word for shape. Shape is all. And with different shapes, that just means that, you know, they'll fly a little bit differently in there. And yes, I'm right beside a road, so you may hear a car every now and again. But that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sight it in. And yeah, that's about all. That's a lot of talking, wasn't it, Paco? Paco, come here. This is Paco Villa. You know, he's a savage. Y'all saw him before. Tell him hit the like button, Paco. Tell him hit the like button. And so, guys, here we go. We got a target out there. We got that little target stand. We're going to put our best 5 right there on the target and then go from there and sight it in. And we actually pumped it 7 times instead of 5. Here we go. Just take a real nice steady aim. There we go. And now just repeat that process 4 more times, and then we'll go take a look at the target. Okay, here we go. Coming up on the target. I was aiming right here, guys, at this big circle. Looks like those added pumps how I started pumping it 2 extra times, it actually brung it up and, you know, it hasn't dropped as much. Which, I mean, we are about 25, 30 yards right now, and that's not a bad group. But, I mean, I guess now what I'm going to do is go back to the scope, click it down about 10, 15 clicks or something, try to break it down here, and then we'll shoot 3 more, 5 more, and see how I can get it right in here. That's the plan anyways. That's the plan. Boys, we hit the bullseye on that one. I ain't even kidding. We hit the dead bullseye. Okay, guys, so here's what it's came down to. I was, you know, shooting down here, hitting all over the place, and then right there at the end, well, I shot the thing off. I mean, the sticker was right there. I shot so good that I shot it off. Right there's like my last 4 shots or something. I'm gonna call that good. I've actually pumped it up 8 times this time. And that's at its maximum pump, which is sort of where it's supposed to be, but I mean, well, yeah, that's at 8 pumps. That's a lot of power, guys. That's a lot of power. But anyways, guys, if you like the pigeon hunt, tell me in the comments, because if y'all like it, hey, I like it too. We'll go back in a heartbeat. I just want to know if y'all like it, or would you rather see something else? And you know, while you're already in the comment section, go ahead and comment what would you like to see, because as of right now, I can't hunt, I can't trap. I need you guys to go down in the comment section and tell me what you would like to see. I mean, I can fish, I can pigeon hunt and little stuff like that, but just go down and tell me, what do you guys want to see right now? Today's favorite squad winners goes to Fishing Kings right there, Eastern KY Rebels, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do 3 and put the Sims tips and tricks. So there you go. That is today's favorite squad winners. Go on down in the comments, leave a positive and encouraging comments, and you know, next video it may just be you. But anyways, guys, if you've watched this far and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to my channel. That way, you know, you'll be updated with more content as it comes out. You can click right down here to, you know, watch the last video I posted if maybe you didn't catch that one, and click right over here if I'm well, yeah, it's supposed to be a recommended video for you, so if you like it, hey, watch it. But anyways, guys, I'll see you later, I guess.